Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the I Am Personal Training YouTube channel. In today's video we're looking at another speed day, and again it's going to be a squat, bench, deadlift speed session into doubled red elite FTS bands. Now we're starting off with a cambered bar into a low box squat. Now like I've said in previous videos, if you are a raw squatter or a raw squatter with wraps, I recommend doing a quick tap off the box and go, or a quick sit down onto the box and go, whilst allowing yourself to stay tight under the weight. This has the best crossover I find to a raw squat, and also helps you increase that power out the bottom of a raw squat position. Now the reason we use a cambered bar as well is it's a little less stable than a normal bar would be, so it helps you to keep controlled in the squat in all aspects of the movement, but doing it as a speed exercise also teaches you how to stay controlled whilst adding maximum power to a movement. So I think it's a really good bar. If you do have access to one, I would definitely recommend doing them. Do them banded and unbanded. Obviously the band does actually add some extra stability to the bar, so doing them unbanded will help there as well. We then come on to bench press, so we're doing 95 kilos again into double elite FTS red bands. And as I've said in previous videos, I don't do my speed bench in a typical west side or conjugate manner. What I like to do is be controlled on the way down, and then pause at the bottom as you would in a competition, and then try and create as much force as possible from that position. I found that has had the best crossover to my competition bench. Obviously in the competition bench you're going to have to pause at the bottom anyway, so I found that this has allowed me to give the greatest power output. It also helps me be consistent through the movement and really help with that lockout bit. So really I'm working on contemporary acceleration, maybe more than genuine speed work here, but like I say, I always find it has a big crossover, and I would definitely recommend anybody giving that a go as well. So you can see, just getting myself nice and set up here, and like you see, will be nice and explosive off that chest position. When I've taken banded stuff out before, I found that I've struggled in the middle position of a bench. That's usually where my weak point is, but when I put bands on, I find that I quickly can overcome that as well. And I find that obviously doing this with a bar, with the bench press as well, that a red band is really all you want to be going up, so you don't really want much more band tension than that in this movement, because you can find that it really affects the shoulders. So yeah, I would recommend doing a double red band is the most you want to do, and you want to go up to probably about 60% is probably the heaviest you want to be doing, and I'd like to weigh that in at the end of the session. So we're now coming on to deadlift. We're doing this into a single elite FTS band, as you can see. So if you did watch the last video, we actually did our percentages a bit too low, and we've gone up percentages here. So we did around 50% on the last one. This time we're going up to 60%, mainly because it's only a single band and not double, so there's a little less band tension in this, and also because it's single as well. So we're actually now at 150 kilos, which is nice and explosive. We are using a Texas deadlift bar, so there's plenty of flex in this bar that we want to be taking out at the beginning of the movement. And if you are new to deadlifting with deadlift bars, that's something that you really want to learn, is how to get that tension out of the bar and use that whip to your advantage. As you can see, just getting myself nice and set up. And as you can see here, I'm going to pull with this hand to get the tension out, and then match it with the second one, then get the tension out, and then complete the movement nice and explosive. There. We're then coming on to these seal rows with the bar with a dip in it, which allows us to pull a larger range of motion in the movement and really get a good squeeze and pump into the back. I love seal rows. Any kind of seal row is something that I like. Obviously working the upper back without putting too much tension through the lower back, so really positive thing to do. Finally for this session, we finished off with my favourite tricep exercise, which is the tricep rollback. I found that these are one of the best exercises to do to increase tricep power, especially for the lockout on the bench. Where you can roll back, use that bit of momentum coming forward, and be explosive with those tricep moves. So guys, that is it for the video. I do hope you enjoyed watching the speed video. If you do have any questions, leave them in the comment, or use the link below to message me on my Instagram, and I will get in touch with you. So guys, again, thank you for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.